for the portfolio Eastern Europe, including Ukraine, and an individual from the office of an individual in the intelligence community.
And I want to advise the witness accordingly. Mr.
Ranking member, it's Lieutenant Colonel Vindman, please.
And a lot of people want to find out about that. So whatever you can do with the Attorney General would be great. Biden went around bragging that he stopped the prosecution so it can look into it. It sounds horrible to me, he said. Again, Colonel Vindman, was this included in your talking points?
It was not.
Is such a request to investigate a political opponent consistent with official U.S. policy?
Was not consistent with the... When my father was 47 years old, he left behind his entire life and the only home he had ever known to start over in the United States so his 3 sons could have a better and safer lives. Part of our family's history, a story in America. I also recognize that my simple act of appearing here today, just like the courage of my colleagues also truthfully testified before this committee, would not be tolerated in many places around the world. In Russia, my act of expressing concern to the chain of command in an official and private channel would have severe personal and professional repercussions, and offering public testimony involving it would surely cost me my life. I'm grateful to for my father's brave act of hope 40 years ago, and for the privilege of being an American citizen and public servant, where I can live free of fear for mine and my family's safety. Dad, I'm sitting here today in the U.S. Capitol talking to our elected professionals is proof that you made the right decision 40 years ago to leave the Soviet Union, come here to the United States of America in search of a better life for our family. Do not worry, I will be fine for telling the truth.
Vice President Biden did something wrong or against U.S. policy with regard to Ukraine?
I am not.
Ms. Williams, are you familiar with any credible evidence to support this theory against Vice President Biden?
No, I'm not.
They say CrowdStrike, and quote, the server, they say Ukraine has it. This is a debunked conspiracy theory that has no basis in fact. President Trump's own former Homeland Security advisor, Thomas P. Bossert, called the president's assertion that Ukraine intervened in the 2016 elections, quote, not only a conspiracy theory, but, quote unquote, completely debunked, unquote. Colonel Vindman, are you aware of evidence to support the theory that the Ukrainian government interfered in the 2016 election?
Congressman, I am not, and furthermore, I would say that this is a Russian narrative that President Putin has promoted.